The Digital Scene Show is sponsored by Light Panels, makers of the world-renowned Emmy Award-winning green-friendly LED lighting systems. Check them out at lightpanels.com. Welcome, Michael, to the Digital Scene Show here at HD Expo 2009.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
You're with Keycode Media?
Indeed I am. I'm an applications editor with Keycode Media.
All right. Tell us, what is Keycode Media? What do you guys do?
Well, Keycode Media, we specialize in consulting, sales, service, and integration for the post-production industry. Anything from software to decks to cameras. We have workflow specialists to make sure that everything you get from shooting to encoding works together with each other.
And do you guys mainly target Final Cut, Avid, or?
We're pretty much agnostic. I mean, the right tool for the right job. We are the world's largest Avid reseller. We're one of the larger pro video resellers for Apple. And basically, it's whatever the tool, whatever the editor needs. We make sure that we can make that happen.
Okay, I think that was a very politically correct way of saying I'm not going to tell you which one we prefer.
Okay.
However, no, but having said that, do you guys, personally, I'm assuming you guys do some editing yourself and have experience in that.
Definitely.
Where do you see the pluses and negatives of using one over another?
Well, definitely stereoscopic is the name of the game right now. That's the hot topic, and of course Avid does that out of the box. You do need some additional hardware, but it has the functionality built in. Final Cut doesn't. Tapeless is obviously something that's huge right now, and with the EX, the XT-Cam family, as well as P2, both Final Cut and Avid play with that very well. Avid now has AMA out, which allows you to do it natively, and that's just huge.
Yeah, I'm a Final Cut Pro editor, but I played with Media Composer.
Sure.
And I know you can link to AMA and literally edit from the cards directly without doing anything.
Completely, and I mean,
that's cool.
It's very cool. What Final Cut has been doing somewhat like that for a while. You know, you've been able to play QuickTime in the timeline without transcoding for years. So I think Avid's finally gone to that route. What I think it's going to parlay itself into is RED. Obviously, there's going to come a point in time where AMA can point to the RED files and cut natively in the timeline. I don't know when that's going to happen, but I can see it definitely down the line.
I see. And how do you see the industry itself? Are they shooting more HD, or are you starting to see a lot of people shooting more like 2K and 4K?
No, obviously the film productions. I mean, they're going 2K, 4K, and when I say film productions, I mean studio productions.
Sure.
2K and 4K. I see a lot of people wanting to do 2K because they think that's what they're supposed to do.
Sure.
But a lot of times their deliverable doesn't require it. If you're going to the web, you don't need 2K. If you're going to master out to HD Cam, you don't need 2K. HD is fine.
I see.
But I think because RED is a buzzword and everyone else is following in RED's footsteps, everyone wants to get that larger frame size. So I think it's very cool, but I don't think people are there just yet.
Are you starting to see more of questions about a workflow for 5D, for the Canon 5D and the 7D, the new one they just released?
We haven't gotten a lot of requests on that yet. People are still trying to fumble their way through HD, let alone going to something like that.
Yeah, although the 5D is a very cool camera for shooting
It looks
video.
fantastic.
Yeah.
I'm very jealous. I wish we had one, but it looks very nice.
What do you got next to you there?
Well, this is a new Keycode branded product called Showcase. This device allows you to shoot, switch, encode, and stream all from one flight case. So our backbone is a TriCaster, the new HD TriCaster by NewTek.
300 or?
You're very, very right. It's the XT300, which NewTek, who has been making stuff since Video Toaster back in the 80s. It allows me to do multi-camera switching via baseband signal, component composite, S-Video, SDI, HD, SDI. Put in lower thirds, do real-time fades, wipes, dissolve, crawls, and also I can have a control surface here. So if I'm used to being a TD or used to working on a Grass Valley switcher in a control room, I can switch back and forth. I also have an intercom system and also 2 camera control units, so whatever your camera is, you can control them remotely. Lastly, we have a Key Pro. So those who want to encode into ProRes to bring right into their Apple, we have that here as well. So all this is in one case, and it's scalable. Whether it's 20 grand or 100 grand, we can put together a case that'll work for you.
That's it. And what's the cost of something like this?
This is between 20K and 100K, depending on if you want HD or SD, whether you want the Key Pro, whether you want consumer cameras or pro cameras.
Right, I see. And people want to find out more about you guys?
Our new website, keycodemedia.com, and of course we're also on Twitter and Facebook, so just search Keycode Media.
Michael, great to meet you.
Thanks for your time.